government's most important piece of legislation took one major step toward its path to ratification earlier today. The House of Representatives approved on third and final reading House Bill number 4058, the House's version of the 2026 General Appropriations Bill or National Budget. Though having major and welcome revisions like education receiving a 1.28 trillion allocation, the bill retained a familiar and loathsome entry: unprogrammed funds to the tune of ₱250 billion, as Armela Las Moras reports.
With 287 members voting in the affirmative, 12 in the negative, and 2 abstentions, House Bill number 4058 is hereby approved on third and final reading.
The House of Representatives has approved on third and final reading the proposed 6.793 trillion pesos national budget for next year. According to House Speaker Faustino Boje-D III, the welfare of the Filipino people has been their primary consideration in passing the budget bill.
Hindi naging madali ang pagpasa ng pambansang budget. May mga pagkakataong nagtatalo-talo ng pananaw. At minsan, inaabot tayo ng madaling araw sa ating pong pagdinig. Subalit sa kabila ng lahat, isa ang ating hangarin, ang kapakanan ng bawat Pilipino. Sa ilalim ng budget na ito, tinugunan natin ang panawagan ng ating mahal na Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. na palakasin ang mga pangunahing sektor ng ating lipunan, lalong-lalo na ang edukasyon, ang kalusugan, at ang panglipunang pangangailangan.
On the reallocation of the 255 billion pesos initially intended for flood control projects under the DPWH, House Committee on Appropriations Chair Micaela Swansing emphasized that the funds were successfully transferred to the education, agriculture, and health sectors.
Specifically, 201.1 billion pesos out of the 255 billion pesos were allocated towards these 3 key sectors. 56.6 billion pesos towards education, 90.7 billion pesos towards health, and 53.7 billion pesos towards agriculture.
Meanwhile, on the issue of unprogrammed appropriations, Swansing further assured that allocations for local infrastructure projects have been removed as part of their anti-corruption measures.
Tanging mga social programs na nakatuon sa edukasyon, kalusugan at social pension na lamang ang pwedeng ipasok dito. Ibig sabihin po nito, at nais ko po itong bigyang diin, na wala ng flood control projects, wala ng mga tulay, o wala ng mga kalsada na pwedeng hugutin mula sa unprogrammed appropriations para sa taong 2026.
Although the budget proposal has already been approved, some lawmakers still express opposition to this as they were not convinced of its contents.
I cannot, in good conscience, vote for a budget that has failed to exorcise the phantoms of corruption. The glaring presence of the unprogrammed appropriations is an odious legacy that this Congress has yet to remove.
Meanwhile, apart from the budget bill, the lower chamber also tackled the pending resolution calling for open BICAM or the opening of bicameral conference committee meetings to the public. House Majority Leader Sandro Marcos has assured,
we will make sure that once the committee has more time and once the House has more time, we will be able to address the said resolution and make sure the upper house is informed and hopefully will be in agreement with the said resolution.
On behalf of the other authors of House Joint Resolution number 2, we thank the Honorable Majority Leader for that assurance. And I'm sure that the rest of the body realizes the urgency of the matter. Thank you very much.
Mela Las Moras from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.